You know when you ask your kids to clean their bathroom, but you didn't really think it out? Very well, because I want to record a video. So there's going to be a little bit of noise. Sorry. Happy Friday. Today is Good Friday. I'm hoping that I can get this video recorded and edited, preferably by tomorrow. At the very latest, I think Sunday morning. Let's hope. So I was sitting outside this morning drinking my coffee, and I was going through some magazine blogs and looking for many inspirations for Easter Sunday. And so I thought in that moment, let's record a video, and I kind of want to mirror the video that I did for my Valentine's Day mani inspo idea. So this is more of an inspirational type of video, right? I went through my drawers, I went through my spring seasonal rack and pulled out polishes that I think work very well for Easter Sunday, but also just spring overall. I haven't done a spring picks video at all, so I guess this video will cover both. In the magazine blogs, a lot of the manicures that I saw incorporate nail art, and I've mentioned before, I'm not super gifted when it comes to that. Sometimes I make an effort, you know what I mean? Like if I'm not super lazy, I'll put in a little bit of extra time, but most oftentimes I'll either do a cream or, you know, pull out my shimmer toppers, shimmer or glitter toppers as well. So what I did is I pulled out a bunch of colors, guys, pastels, some medium toned polishes as well, because not everybody is into pastels. I also pulled out shimmer toppers, glitter toppers. You guys know I love my toppers so much because they amp up any manicure. And for someone who is like myself, who is super lazy, it just works. And this is actually the first time in a really long time that I'm planning out a manicure for Easter. A lot of the times my nails are chipped, or I think last year I was doing a wear test and I was wearing a black jelly with silver metallic glitter to where I actually want to make an effort or remember to. I always forget. So let me start with the purples. There's the noise, I'm sorry. Starting off with 90 Lacquer's Lilac. This is a crelly and it has multi-shifting shimmers as well as multi-shifting flakies, and you see a little bit of purple, a little bit more like bronzy, almost coppery tones in here, golden tones. And it's super beautiful. 3 coats to get opaque, but great formula. It almost gives that speckled look effect on the nails, not like the speckled eggs exactly, right, because these shift, but it adds that little scattered glitter look on the nails, which is super pretty. Stevie from Zoya is a great one. I actually really love textured polishes in general for holidays, because usually more often than not I'm spending days prior, right, cleaning, cooking, prepping stuff, right, for having an event, and by the time that holiday comes around, my nails are beat and chipped and like falling apart. So if I want or have time, even at least 15 minutes to do a quick manicure, I always reach for textured polishes because I don't need a base coat, I don't need a top coat. 2 to 3 coats of whatever texture polish I'm pulling and I'm done. And textured polishes for me dry significantly quick, so that makes I can paint my nails and be out the door in 10-15 minutes. If though I want a textured polish to last more than 2 days, because usually they tend to chip on me really quick, I will add a very thin runny glossy top coat like the OPI regular top coat that they have in their line. This one works. The In a Snap from Orly also works very well. Even their glosser, because they're super thin, very runny. It does not remove the texture of the finish of the pixie dust from Zoya, and it seals in the grit, and that actually allows my manicure to last a little bit longer. I think the last time I wore this was just this past winter, and my nails lasted for 4-5 days, and when I took off this polish I barely had any tip wear, and if there was any, that it was really not that noticeable because this color is super soft and delicate. The next purple polish is this one from Orly. This is, I keep thinking of more polishes, guys. I have so many polishes in front of me right now. Lilac You Mean It from Orly. A little bit of a thinner formula. I do add 3 coats to get opaque though, but it's thinner. It does take a little longer for it to dry, but such, again, beautiful and delicate color on the nails. It is super soft, if you can see, compared to Stevie. And it has this purple little flash that you do see on the nails. So Lilac, You Mean It from Orly's a great one. I have Breezy Blue from P2. I don't even know if they sell these at Walmart anymore. I don't think they do. I bought this one a really long time ago, and it's a very soft blue, but it has a little bit of a purple undertone, and it has a fine shimmer, but it ends up looking like a straight up cream. Very similar to Bikini Sotini from Essie. I put a gloss on, and I feel like it's collecting right in the center of my lip. So it's very reminiscent to Bikini Sotini from Essie, where you see the shimmer in the bottle, but it's not really visible on the nails. That's this polish exactly, actually. I also pulled out though Blue Iris from Orly, which is from their new collection from spring. A little bit more purple. Maybe you can see that. I'll do close-up bottle shots. And this is a straight up cream. It does require 3 coats, and it's really beautiful as well. I've already worn it actually. I was kind of debating on doing or adding a little topper, similar to a manicure that I did with a secret periwinkle from China Glaze. I'll pop that picture up on the screen, where I use Pirouette My Whistle from OPI. I've mentioned before, this is one of my favorite toppers. It's just so beautiful. It has micro silver shimmer and then white satin hexes that are slightly transparent, so when they layer over top of each other, you see the layering effect. It's just really pretty. It's such a unique topper, I feel. And my bottle is actually down to here because I've used it quite a bit, and you can put this white topper really over top of anything because it looks amazing. I was thinking of also doing something similar to that manicure, right, but using this one. This is Know What You Want from Sally Hansen. It came out in their holiday collection this past holiday season, and this is such a unique white, solid white glitter topper because it has micro white glitter, and then it has shreds of white glitters that are satin finished, but they're not transparent like the ones from Pirouette. And maybe something over top of, you know, this color would be really beautiful and mattifying. That would be great. Or really any color. It's a white topper, so it'll go over top of anything. I have Mint Julep from Salon Perfect. I don't know, I think I may have an old manicure picture on my Instagram. I'll try to look and see. I think I have manicures for all these polishes. If I don't though, I'll make sure to at least do close-up bottle shots. But this is a mint cream, and tricky formula for this one. It does require 3 coats, 3 careful coats. Very mindful application with this one. And then one that leans a little bit more blue is Appeasing from Sinful Colors. You can see that. So it's deeper in tone. I feel like Mint Julep has a little bit more of that white base in it. And it's also more yellow undertone base, as you can see, compared to Appeasing. Appeasing leans a little bit more blue. Again, another one that's a tricky application, and 3 coats to get opaque. But I do have to be careful and allow a little bit of extra drying time for this one. And then a mint, I consider this more of a pastel blue. This is called Mint Candy Apple. I know there's a couple versions. There's a blue version, which is the one that I have, and there's a one that has more of a green undertone. Mine has the old brush, so I'll have to switch it out if I end up pulling this one, but it takes 3 coats and 3 careful, you know, coats. When it comes to applications, just have to be a little bit more cautious. Another green one that I pulled out is this one from LA Girl. This is from their gel line, and this line I find, and I think Target still has them, I'm pretty sure. It's their gel line from LA Girl. They have a variety of colors. I've been eyeing this pink one forever, but I'm pretty sure I have a pink like it, maybe multiple pinks like it already in my collection. This one is called Sprung, and it's a green, but it's a little bit more on the dusty side, and it's just so pretty. The manicure I'm going to show you with this one, I did a V-French manicure, and I layered these 2 over top of each other. So I think I laid down this coral one. It's the pastel neon coral. This is called Good Vibes Only. Also got it at Target. It's coming off super washed out here, but it's more vibrant than that. And what I did is I laid this one down first and then laid this one over top of it. And I just utilized the brush that it came with these bottles to do the French tip design on my nails. And really that French tip design can be done with whatever color really you pick. You can do like this periwinkle one, right? And let's say like a pink or something like that. I don't know, even a yellow if you wanted to. Or this blue one, let's say, and pastel pink. I keep going to the pinks because I love the pinks. But something similar to that, I think will look amazing. Let's see here. I have some pastel pinks. These you guys are not going to be surprised about because I kind of mention them all the time. They're just so pretty. I have Fiji and Frida Rome, both from Essie. Fiji's my all-time favorite pastel pink. I just love it. It's so beautiful. Difficult formula, mindful application with this one, and extra drying time, but I love it every time. This bottle I have below the halfway point, so I do reserve this specific bottle for pedicures. I do have a brand new bottle though, reserved for manicures because the formula is just a little bit better on that one. And then Frida Rome, which is a little bit deeper and more cool based, if you can see. Fiji just has a little bit more white in it and it's a slightly warmer, I feel. So anyways, Frida Rome has a much better formula, I think, because it doesn't have as much white in it, and so it requires 2 to 3 coats, but the application is a lot easier, to where I feel like Fiji is just, you know, you gotta struggle through it. But it's worth it in the end. And then 2 from Orly that I love so much. I've mentioned this one so many times because I think it just works really for winter and spring. It's just such a beautiful polish, and I don't know if you guys can see how far down I am. It's just precious. This is called Snow Worries. It came out in a winter collection, I don't know how many years ago, but the base is a sheer, almost like let's say like Mac Maxwell, those sheer, barely there pink polishes, right? Like Bubble Bath, let's say from OPI, or Matt Maxwell from Essie. The base is super sheer on this one, and then it has, they're not even glitter. They're not as small as micro glitter or shimmer, because these don't stick to the nails. But when it comes to removal, they tend to kind of stick to the skin around the nail, which is a pain. But anyways, the shimmer glitter in here is almost a silvery white. And it just adds this beautiful look on the nails and a little bit of sparkle, but still a very delicate look on the nails. It's just beautiful. And Beautifully Bizarre, which I have not pulled in a long time, guys. And I think the last times, a few times that I've worn it as a pedicure. This is a powdery pink. A little bit again on the sheer side, so it does require about 3 coats to get opaque. But it has this beautiful teal shimmer running throughout that I think is so pretty. And you can actually do accent nails with all of these, like Breezy Blue. I think I put this over top of some press-on nails from Kiss that I really like. And I added Cosmo from Zoya, which I had here. I don't know where the heck it went. Oh, it's over here. Which Cosmo from Zoya is a textured polish, and it has silver glitter, silver holographic glitter, and then chunkier silver holographic glitter. And I did an accent nail with this one. I mean, you can always do an accent nail. That always looks really pretty. It's simple. You don't have to think too much about it. You know, your accent nail could either be gold or silver, and it doesn't matter what color you pair it up with. It's always going to look beautiful. But Cosmo from Zoya is a textured polish, and because this one does have chunkier glitter, I do find this one to be even more difficult to remove than the finer micro glitter from Stevie. So the glitter in Cosmo tends to stick to the nail a little bit more, so I usually tend to bring out my soak off little clips when it comes to removal, just to make it a little bit easier for me. Watermelon Felon from Sally Hansen. A little bit of a difficult formula. It does require 3 coats, but I love this kind of medium tone bubblegum pink. It is warm leaning, and it is such a beautiful polish. Again, you know, you can do a gold or silver accent nail or something like that. Or actually, I had a manicure here where I did a French tip scallop design, and I used an Essie polish. This was, I think, last summer or something. And I think what would be really pretty is to do something similar with this polish, let's say, or do a Skittles mani and do the scalloped French tip design on all the nails. That would look adorable. And maybe do the little speckled egg look, right, on the French tip. I don't know, something like that. This one I've swatched, and I swatched it sometime in the winter when Kokie sent this polish to me. And this was currently sitting on my spring seasonal rack, and I love this color. I don't know. I know I'm gonna wear it this spring. I just don't know if I'm gonna wear it for Easter. But this is really beautiful because it has a very strong yellow shimmer. If you are familiar with Sparkler Send Off, which I've talked about this gold glitter topper to death, I feel, there's a very strong yellow gold micro shimmer in here. It's the same shimmer that's in this polish. This is a rosy kind of pink, and it has a very strong yellow shimmer, almost like two-tone gold yellow shimmer, and it's called Troublemaker. It's just beautiful, guys. It took 2 coats to get opaque. Super awesome formula. And some of the manicures that I saw actually on the blogs, they had almost like I don't know if the polish already comes like that, you know, with the shimmer, or they added a topper, right, with an iridescent topper or a gold topper, gold shimmer topper or something of the sort, to where this already has everything in one. And the shimmer is strong on the nails, so that's really, really beautiful. The metallics, I mentioned in my spring seasonal rack video that metallics are in, and I'm actually wearing a gold shimmer and then Sparkler Send Off over top of it. I've been wearing this manicure for, when did I paint my nails? Sunday, Saturday? Friday? I think I've been wearing this for 6-7 days. 5 or 6 days, I don't know. And it's still going strong. There's a little bit of tip wear, but it's not noticeable because it is metallic. It's even more reflective than what my camera's capturing right now, but that's okay. It's just such a pretty, I don't know, metallics are just really, really pretty. This one is called Pink Diamond, and it is from LA Colors, and it is a, I don't want to quite call it a rose gold. It is a pink metallic, and it has a very fine silver shimmer throughout that's visible on the nail, so it adds a little bit of dimension. 2 coats to get opaque. This is almost borderline 1 coat. If I add a heavier coat, honestly, the formula is that good. And what I was thinking, whenever I do wear this spring, I was going to add Sparkler Send Off over top of it. I want to add, honestly, Sparkler Send Off to every gold polish that I have, every rose gold polish that I have. I've done this combination. I'm like obsessed with this combination for some reason, and I want to add it to this deeper pink metallic, because I'm going to be able to see not only the strong yellow gold shimmer, but the pink metallic hexes that are in Sparkler, because the pink metallic hexes are just a slightly different tone of pink than the ones in Pink Diamond Space. It's just beautiful. The only thing to be mindful with metallic polishes, especially if you're not adding like a glitter topper or something, is that if you have any imperfections, I always have to pull a ridge filler. And more often than not, I am pulling my Sesh Ridge Filler Base, which, where the heck I put it? Oh, I have them right here. From Sesh. I love these. I love these especially for sheer polishes like Beautifully Bizarre from Orly, because since these are tinted white, sheer polishes like these that take 3, borderline 4 coats only require 2 coats, which is great. And let me do a few corals. God, this video is going to be hella long, guys. A few corals. Okay, I have a Pastel Neon. I mentioned this one, Good Vibes Only, where I did the French tip V. You can apply it on its own, and I think even for that French tip, I didn't add a white base, but these look a lot more vibrant with an undie. So white base under, and then putting this over top of it, and then adding like a black and white glitter topper like Pixel Perfect from Sally Hansen. I did a similar manicure last year actually, because I wanted to mimic the smoothie bar collection from 90 Lacquer. So what I did is I grabbed a Pastel Neon and put a black and white glitter top if you want to do something a little bit more, you know, colorful and stuff. I have that manicure, so I'll share that one with you. Or if you have the one from Orly that's called Turn It Down, it's the counterpart to Turn It Up, which is the rainbow glitter. This is a black and white as well, but the white glitter is not as crisp white as the white glitters in Sally Hansen's Pixel Perfect. That and Pixel Perfect is just a little bit more special because it has black bar glitters in here. It's just so pretty. I love it. Pastel peach. This is the softest pastel peach that I have. It does have a little bit of a tricky formula, but really and honestly, like any pastel peach, I actually have some from Orly. They all have a tricky formula. I think I have another one too from who is it from? Lime Crime, I think. So something like this, right? And this is from Olive and June, and it's called B1. I think that's the name of the polish. And what I did with this one when I wore it, I actually added a rainbow flaky topper from KB Shimmer, and that was so beautiful, guys. I added a glossy top coat and I did mattify it. I have both pictures to share with you guys. If you want a very soft pastel base, but you want to add a little something, I don't know, a little bit more interesting, a little bit more edgy, I'm not really sure. I thought that manicure was really beautiful. I didn't end up wearing it very long because I think I was doing swatching during that time, but it is a combination that I would like to do again. Yellows and kind of limey greens. Actually, I'll start with chillato because chillato is just great. It is a yellowy green with a lot of white in it. So tricky application for this one. But again, the color is super beautiful. And then the most pastel yellow that I own is this one from Sally Hansen. It's a little bit too sheer, so the formula is not the best, but it is the lightest yellow that I have, so I thought I would mention it. It's called Suntastic from Sally Hansen. It's super soft. I've worn this one as a pedicure because it is such a tricky formula for me. I do have a picture of a manicure, but for some reason my hands look super red. Like it brings out a lot of the red tones in my skin, and maybe the lighting that I use, I'm not really sure, but I look extra red in that picture for some reason, but it captured the color pretty well. I have this one that came out in the spring collection from Orly. It's called Golden Afternoon. It's more of a muted type of yellow, kind of buttery, but not quite as butter is how I describe it. And 3 coats to get opaque, and so pretty. Again, Skittles mani. You know, you could do a Skittles mani with all of these these colors. Let's say, let's grab like something like this, right? And then a green or something. I don't know. And then maybe even doing a gold glitter topper. So I brought out Zoya's Maria Luisa. I've mentioned this gold glitter topper many times because I love it. The metallic little flakes in here are just really pretty, and they lay down flat on the nails, which is great. I've added this over top of a gray mani, which I'll show you guys the picture of that one. I've added it over top of Bottoms Up from China Glaze, which is a softer pink but bright at the same time. It would look great over a yellow, over a green, over a blue, really. And you could do maybe a Skittles mani and add a gold glitter topper over top. That would look really beautiful. I have that Marshmallow from Essie. Quickly became my favorite white polish last year because it's a little bit more squishy. So with a polish like this, again, I usually bring out a rich filler or a base coat that's tinted white like this, and then I can only add just 2 coats of Marshmallow instead of 3 coats, and it's just beautiful. And this one actually specifically looks really awesome with this polish. It's the little blue hint of color that this has. You can see it slightly over top of a white base, but it still looks beautiful. It's not streaky, right? Because there's color in this polish, but it is so sheer, almost water-like, so it adds a wash of that blue color. But what I like about it is those little shimmer that's running throughout this polish that's visible over top of the white. I did that mani. It was a Skittles mani. And I think I only did a couple nails like that, but this as an entire mani would look really beautiful. This is from Zert Colors, and it's called Acid Wash. I think this may have been a gift, but I don't remember. And this has Denim Blue. I think they're micro flakies. And then there's also seems to be micro shimmer that leans a little silver and purple. And I think even a little bit blue, but it looks speckled, like blue speckles on the nails. It takes, I think, 3 coats, 2 to 3 coats to get opaque. It's from Zert Colors. I sound very nasally today. My sinuses are burning, sorry. And then let's see what's left over of my toppers. Quickly, I'll go over that. This is a long video. I have Vega from Chanticleer. This is really any iridescent almost like unicorn pea type of topper will look amazing. I think I saw some manicures in the magazine blogs. This is the one that I have that leans a little bit more teal, like blue and green, and almost like a white little pearl running throughout. So I have this one, but I also have this one from Color Club. I've had this one forever, guys. This is called Pearlspective. And it looks yellow here. I would probably not put it over top of a white, but it goes, you know, over top of the yellow, over top of the coral. You can't see the yellow over top of colors like these, let's say. Or even, let's say, a very soft pink, like you can't see it. What you see is that very strong pinky purple shimmer. And it literally looks like unicorn pea. I mean, I can't say literally, I don't know what unicorn, there's no unicorns, but you know what I mean. And then this one is called Lightning in a Bottle, and it's from Deborah Lippmann. Again, a very similar look almost to Vega from Chanticleer, where it has that white pearl shimmer, but a very strong pinky purple little shimmer. But these almost have like the same effect. It's just so pretty. Only that the shimmer in Color Clubs is more sparse, I feel, to where it's pretty loaded in this Deborah Lippmann polish. And then another one that looks so beautiful over top of anything, and it looks a little cloudy in the bottle, but on the nails it ends up going on clear. This is called Moonstone from Sally Hansen. The manicure you're gonna see is over top of a Dior polish. It's like an aqua color. And I think I added a glossy top coat and a matte top coat. I'll try to get both up in this video so you guys can see it. This one gets opaque on its own. This is a dense glitter and it dries textured, and this polish is super thick because there's so much glitter in here. It's called Sunrise Bedtime, and it is from OPI. I probably need to thin it out before I apply it on my nails. What I like about this is that it is a holographic glitter. I also like that this has a little hint of pink. I brought out, my voice is a little north so you guys can see a comparison. Like my voice is a little north, it's more silver holographic. This is more pink holographic. It's just so beautiful. I'll do a close-up because I don't think you guys can see any of that. And then a polish that I am obsessed with from Salon Perfect. This is so pretty. It's called She's a Star. This polish does get opaque on its own, so I can use it as an accent nail, like Bedtime Sunrise, right? Because it's so dense. It's not, this is not a topper. This is a polish that gets opaque on its own. I enjoy it so much that I wanted to make a topper out of it. So I poured it into this OPI bottle and added my suspension base from TKB Trading. I'll make sure to link this down below. I have been, I've seen some messages in some videos, and then just people reaching out asking, you know, where you can find this. The brand is TKB Trading. They sell products specifically to make polishes. So this is a base, a suspension base basically. It's made for glitter. So what I did is I poured some of this into this bottle, and then I poured some of She's a Star into this, and it made it into a topper for me because I love this so much. And the effect looks so beautiful. The mani, I have it over top of, actually, because I added it over a lot of manis. But the one I'm going to show you is a sponging gradient mani where I added a bunch of different colors. And actually you can do that too for Easter if you want a super fun colorful manicure with similar colors, like vibrant colors that I added, or you can do that with pastels as well. That would look really beautiful, almost like a pastel galaxy nail look, I guess. And then Mother of Pearl from Salon Perfect is also another one that I really enjoy. This is a topper. It is pretty dense, but if I add a very, you know, light application, it'll add a light layer of these glitters. These are glitters. This does stick to the nail. So does She's a Star. It's micro glitter, so it dries slightly textured, and then so does Bedtime Sunrise. And then Monet. Monet is really great. It is an iridescent hex glitter from Zoya. I think I have this one maybe combined with a pink or a blue. I can't remember. I'll pop up the picture. I think I was wearing my my press-on nails from Kiss at the time, but this is such a beautiful topper. It's not one that gets to pick on its own, but it is a topper, so one that can be added to the ring finger. You know, if you do the same color on all the nails and then just add this on the ring finger just to add a little bit of sparkle. A manicure I wore years ago and mattified. I added this, I think it was over top of Dory from Zoya. This is a little bit brighter of a topper, but there are some soft colors in here. But it is a neon, like a pastel neon glitter topper. And this is Point Me to the Party from China Glaze. So you get some green, some orange, and some fuchsia. Some of the colored glitters in here have bled into the base. So the base of mine is slightly peachy. So it's something that I cannot add over top of white anymore, but I can add over top of really any colored base. And I also have crystals from LA Colors. It's from their Mermaid Magic line. These are iridescent glitters in different sizes, and you get different colors: yellow, green, blue, purple, I mean orange, red, just reflects so many different colors, and it's really beautiful. Another one that can be put over top of really anything. Oh, you can do a little gradient. My coworker V, she was actually wearing a pink manicure, so a gel manicure on some stiletto shaped nails. They look so amazing. I was looking at her nails like a creep. But she had like a softer pink, pastel pink, and then she had iridescent glitters, like flakes, gelled into the pink powder that she had on, and it looks so beautiful. And so it reminded me of a manicure that I did during the fall season. I think it was last year or the year before. But if you want something simple, right, you can add maybe just your regular base coat, whatever it is, or like a French tipped base coat from Orly, let's say, that has a little hint of color, and then maybe sponge just at the tip of the nails, and then do a little gradient going up the nail. So the top of the nail, you'll see just the base coat, right, just like your bare nail, and then you'll gradually see the little iridescent glitters scattered. I don't know. Just some thoughts there. Another thing that I really enjoy actually are these little nail foils. Because I'm not super artistic, I'm not very creative when it comes to nail designs, I rely on my little nail foils. Just add some of the adhesive that this comes with, and then lay this over top. This would look really beautiful. I may actually do this manicure because it's so pretty. And I always try to take advantage during spring and summer to bring these out because the colors are just amazing. And this one has different kinds of flowers, different colors. You get blue, peach, yellow, pink, red. I mean everything. I can add this on bare nails if I want to, but I was thinking of adding like a peach base like this and then putting this over top of it, and I think that would look really beautiful, maybe on 2 nails, and then do like a gold on one and like a different color, pull from this color here, and then do like a Skittles mani and pulling color inspiration from the little foil. Or doing a dotacure, right? That would be really pretty, mattifying that. Another manicure actually that I think looks so pretty that I saw online was a dotacure manicure where they used a yellow and a purple. It was like a medium tone purple. And then they did a dotacure design, super simple, right? On the opposite, whatever the opposite color was, and then mattified some of the nails and then left some of the nails glossy. I would like that manicure actually fully mattified. I think that would look really beautiful. I'm pretty sure this was done with a gel design or gel polish or something, because some of the dots look a little bit more embossed. But I mean, you can recreate that with regular polish and just kind of give you the similar effect of some sort. So that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it super inspirational, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.